Hello, good evening and welcome to The Wrap Tonight. I am your host, Kasonde Wellington, bringing you all things social media, from the drama, the commotion, the confusion, the he said this, she said that, is there a lawsuit? We just need to wait and find out because there's so much happening and I'm at the center of it all. It's Diamond TV, DSTV 271, GOTV channel 20, Mondays and Tuesdays at 22:30. You get to see my face or another face on The Wrap Tonight as we try to make you feel comfortable, even though Chinyimba Daisy wants to listen back. And I started bye dear. But dearest, nonetheless, let's talk about what's coming up on the show today. Chikod Box, Chinapita Mulusaka, and a lot of your friends, a lot of your celebrities, and even one particular man, really enjoyed the attention that the Code Box brought to the streets of LSK. I was unable to be there because I was on this side of town, but what's so crazy is that it passed on where I stayed, like where I live, legit where I live. It literally passed there. So if I was home, I could have also gone, but I couldn't. And the others, so we get to see what's so special about this code box. Also, we are in the news. We ourselves as Diamond TV are trending. So we get into the conversation as to what exactly that statement means. I might not say a lot, but I just want to help people understand where we stand. On the other side, we get into the trends and so much more. It's The Wrap Tonight right here on Diamond TV. It is The Wrap Tonight, and I am here as your host, Kasonde Wellington. Now, if you want to win a power bank, if you want to win 1,000 kwacha, be sure to look out on our pages. That's Diamond Media Zambia and Diamond TV Online, giving you access to walk away with something special. And as we're heading towards the festive season, we've already been giving as a company. So you need to be part of our lucky winners. Follow us across the board. It's Diamond TV Zambia, but on Instagram, it's at Diamond TV Social. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on X. Follow us on Facebook, like our multiple pages. I know people are talking about that. So follow us, like us, and also follow me on my personal handles. I might not respond, I may not be welcoming, but just follow me because, you know, I'm worth the follow. We get into our trends, and first up is Diamond TV. Well, the bigger brand, which is Diamond Media, issued a statement after they hosted their awards, the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards. Now, the weekend was especially eventful for anybody who's attached to the brand. I personally deleted my Facebook app, not because I was part of the commotion, but because it gets to me, because I feel this is the one time I felt super attached to the brand. I was like, but why can you be saying this about, I know it was about the people, but the bigger picture was, I felt like it was my kids, my family, my friends, which it was. So I decided to step away from my main account. I would not say what I did instead, but just know that I was part of the commotion one or the other. So Diamond TV issued a press release yesterday on Monday, and they basically spoke of the events that happened after hosting the Personality of the Year Awards, the Portias. Now, this is a statement that you're seeing on the screen, but to summarize it for a lot of people that didn't read it, or those that just decided to get the smoke without the thunder, Diamond TV is basically saying that we have prized ourselves, in being a brand that supports people, a brand that ensures that we have the utmost quality for you who's viewing, for us as well. We uphold ourselves to excellent standards. And we condemned the attacks on the reputation and on the staff, describing them as unjustified and malicious. The company has emphasized its dedication to professionalism, ethical standards, and transparency in its media operations, including the Portias. Diamond TV clarifies that the nomination process for the awards is secure and managed via an off-site cloud-based system to ensure data security and integrity. The release also mentions that legal actions are being pursued against those responsible for the alleged attacks. Now, I want to talk about the whole process of the Portias. And I think this year we were very clear as to how you become a nominee and how you become a winner. Maybe some people who have just gotten to know us this year, or maybe people have just been, they've been, what can I say? They haven't been following. Like they know that there's an award system, but you don't know what's behind it. You don't know who's voting. Because even the comment section is so oblivious to what happens. But we have a season, eh? So the moment Portias is done, which was on the 7th, the 8th, we open our season. So music, events, fashionistas, whatever has happened from the 8th of November 2024 up until we begin to announce nominations, okay? Next year for 2025. Everything that has happened in that year is capable of being nominated. We used to nominate, but you got upset as the people. We said, okay, now nominate. So we open up nominations and we have categories and you say best this, that, this, best who, best. You begin to say, I want Vamatero, I want Charity Katanga, I want Ndinema, I want Mampi, I want Mutalemwanza, I want... You begin to put those people in the brackets. You say, I really want Elton Mulenga, I want it. You just say who you want to put in those categories. After that, we say, oh, okay, out of these 17 that you've put in this category, here are your top 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's your time now, vote again. You vote, and on the night, we say, out of these 4, here's your top 1. Thank you so much for voting. That's the process. If you want any more technical stuff there, there's no technical stuff there. That is the process of voting and being part of the Portias. So on the night of the Portias, you feel aggrieved as a personality. Oh, why wasn't I voted for? Well, the people didn't vote for you. The people didn't nominate you. If you want to do a query, you can write to us. You can literally write to us. And everybody who's asked these questions on Facebook prior, we've actually responded either through TV, either through writing in the comment section, or just like I'm doing right now, a public service to let you know that the whole process is transparent. And we also have auditors that do look at the nomination and the voting as well as the results, so we cannot tamper with any of that. The only point where I feel like people get it confused is when we say we have a council, which doesn't involve anybody. Chimweka is not on the council. I am not on the council. Our general managers are not on the council. It is an independent body, okay? These people come together and say, certain categories, we can't let it to you, Jane and John, who doesn't know anything about color grading. You can decide to say Director Nkani is the one who produces the great song just because it was viral. No, let the people that have the eyes to see come and say, okay, according to these music videos, because this one was used using a IMAX Shiny cinematic camera, Shani, he deserves to win. There, that's the council. And even then, we do not know who the council votes for. Some of us in that room, other than the editors that were creating those posters, didn't know the winners up until they were announced. And even the editors didn't know the winners up until they were given that list the very morning when the auditors had gone through it. So there's no point where we can rig awards or get money from people. If you have a question, ask properly. Send us an email. We are everywhere. It's www.diamondtvzambia.com. Find a way to reach us. But we will wait and see how this unfolds. That was my PSA. We move on to the code box, which made a lot of noise on social media. If you have a selfie or a video with a code box, I want you to show me, okay? Let me see how much fun you had with the code box. But here's some videos of people that were there.
I don't understand people who angaenda utamba track, guys. Why unga so ntao ine singa enda kutamba track singa ende, guys. Singa enda utanga track sindine, guys. Unga so ntao yonse beta wenda usewenza ine singa enda utamba track beta ni sewenze chabu, guys. ine nyiri kunchito manje sinitamba chitraki singa so enta monga iwe ndio one last chabi guys ine singa enda utamba chitraki singa ende
why mkamba singa ende why
wewe ngaende ine singa ende
mkamba ntamba.
Imwe, I really feel terrible. That Imwe was so English. I said that Imwe. Imwe, I feel terrible that I did not find time to be part of the festivities because I know it looks bad. Like, oh, don't we have anything to do? Oh my God, Zambians. Oh my God. But I really just wanted to see how big it is, you know? Because people are saying, no, it's this large, no, it's this, you know, men with mathematics, it's 6 shani, 7 meters. I wanted to see the 7 meters with my own eyes. I wanted to also measure, say, it can be 3 Wellingtons wide, 4 Wellingtons tall. I want to see that. But it has moved on. It is on its way to wherever it is. The bigger conversation here is that people don't even know what the code box is about. So if you're at home, ask each other what the code box is about. When you compile the answers, I will let you know the answer on the next episode of The Wrap Tonight. More drama keeps hitting the social media space as Triple M and Dismo decide to take it to the streets. I will let you know. If these artists decided to say they were going to fight Pamulungush Baja, ningagule in a ticket. Ningagule lo ngambele bwino ngakale number 1 because it would be so nice to see Mikey 2 and Slap D fight it out. I know they'll never do it, but just do it for the sake of money. So if Triple M and Dismo are thinking about fighting, don't take it to the studio. No. If anything, call us, because us, it seems like we like fighting, according to you people. Call us, we'll live stream the event. We'll put it on social media, we'll do pay-per-view, because honestly, enough of this fighting for rubbish and the fake commotion that you put us through as a social media people. Well, Triple M decided to post... is it Triple M? Yes, Triple M decided to post to say certain Kemba, who is a singer on social media, is trying to cause drama. And Dismo said, you're only big on TikTok. Now you think you're big-headed, you can come here and say what you want to say. And just this morning, Dismo said it is okay to beat a child. No, don't be afraid to discipline them when they're acting out of order. However that's going to play out, I do not know, but I hope that we get to see the other side of it. Thank you so much for tuning in for the trends on the other side, my other version, and my crush today. Keep it locked to Diamond TV for The Wrap Tonight. Welcome back to The Wrap Tonight. I was adoring my shoes. Yeah, and while I was adoring my shoes, I remember that there was a point in time when I had somebody who was so concerned about my shoe drip. They would buy me shoes every time. I had like 4 pairs from them. When the things fizzled out, I kept the shoes because, you know, she bought them out of love, and I also bought her things. But now I want to talk about a friend of mine who reached out. I'm sorry that I'm sharing a story on social, actually, no, it's not even on social media, on The Wrap Tonight. A friend of mine who reached out just earlier on this week, and they were talking about, I feel like I've forgiven this person, but I still hate them. Am I really like a forgiving person? Maybe I haven't forgiven them. How do you know, all of that situation? I said, okay, cool. You still have feelings against them, like hate, not even feelings for them, like hate for them. I asked her to say, have you been in contact with this person since they decided to break up with you? So they didn't decide to break up, the both of them. The man said, I can't do this anymore. Goodbye. Okay? She said he texted a week ago. He's been texting in periods. So they broke up like half the year, around June, July. And he texts every now and then to check up on her. So basically for me, knowing that that's not a checkup, that's, you want to see if you still have territory there. Because you're the one who decided to end things. If anything, you should have left the planet for her because you didn't like her so much. You left it. Why are you checking up on the person? So she says, okay, he does check up on me every now and then. And I'm wondering, then you really haven't gotten the time to heal. Because if you are having 1-hour conversations on the phone with this person every 2 weeks, the progress that you've made to heal or forget them every 2 weeks is being broken down to ground zero. Muzachta mwatunga. Then akakamachebati hello mwachingamba na futi you repeat again because the wound is still there. So I was telling her that what you need, my dear, is not forgiveness. Forgiveness is far away from you. What you need to do is heal. You need to heal, and healing, forgiveness is for people. You need to do forgiveness with people. Whether the person likes it or not, you take the decision, say, I forgive you, I don't want to do this anymore, I let you go. But healing is like a personal journey. You need to really just detach yourself from a situation and go out and heal. Because if you don't heal, you really are not forgiving. You still have a wound. You're just saying, no. That's that thing whereby you see the person singing praise and worship on stage, the heart, it is beating from your, because you feel like you want to fight the person because you haven't healed. So my story today, my other version today is you need to heal. Whoever you are, whatever position you have, just heal. And then maybe think about forgiving, okay? Do the healing later. Actually, do the healing now and forgive later. Because it's not worth it to lie that you're forgiven when this person is still present in your situations. We move on to my woman crush today. It is the one and only Melba Shaka Boza. Melba is so beautiful. And I think every time I see her walk the runway, I'm reminded of just how much of a supermodel and the caliber of models we can produce as Zambians. She was at Namibia Fashion Week with, I think, Kavaso, Kandayatu, Tintin, who was the makeup partner, I believe so. The PR girls were there as well. They were with this guy from Rich Young Africans, Young Famous Africans, Louis Munana. They also, Theo, the makeup artist as well, was there, I think. Yeah. So it was quite an amazing time to see our Zambians going out there. And I also love that, especially between Namibia and Zambia, there's a lot of collaboration there. There's a lot of jumping in and out of it. I mean, just at the Portias, we had Julia Boss Lady, who's a producer, present an award. We see what you did to Brian Chanda over there, which I thought was quite beautiful. She's a very brave lady, and she looks good as well. But beyond that, Yo Maps was also shooting his music video. Even though they locked him up, it's fine that we're collaborating like that. And Julia is actually in Yo Maps' video, so if you haven't watched it, go and see her there. So it's beautiful to see all of that. That wraps up the show today. My woman crush being Melba. Thank you so much for raising the flag high in Namibia, for Zambia. You've been to Paris. I hope to see you in New York and Milan and all of the other places. Thank you so much for watching The Wrap Tonight with me, your host, Kasonde Wellington. Up until you see me again on your screen, I must say, okay, I'm taking a break as well for some time. I don't know if I'll be back here. So this might also be my last show, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you somewhere on the Diamond TV screen.